icing is waved off as Jespin will take it. Throws it off the far boards. Actually pass. And it's backhanded back towards the Blackbird zone.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that, Eric. We were having, I mentioned at the beginning that every new rink brings new adventures and had some internet connections here, but I think, got them resolved at least for now. And
whoa,
nice glove save as we come right back.
Rosedale made a nice save. Yeah, it seemed to be, Aaron, like after that penalty kill, the Blackbirds just flipped a switch. And they've been pressing here. They've been coming on, and Rosedale has had to been called into action on several occasions here.
He said Matthew Gerloff with that goal, so he picks up that goal in the second period. He's got a couple of penalties and a goal now, and plenty of time for the Blackbirds to get back into this one. Still 4.5 minutes left to go in the second period. They can get another one here this period. Maybe go to the third, down by 1, down by 2. You feel much better about things.
Yeah, if they can slice this in half. You got to contend with Jones Bang, however.
Yes, they do, as he tries the centering feed, but nobody home. Maxton Corey takes the puck. Blackbirds walk across the blue line, and in ahead of the play is Kevin Galatka. So again, we apologize for the internet connection, and it still looks like it's a little choppy. Unfortunately, there's not a whole heck of a lot we can do about it. We do the best we can with. Sometimes some of these old rinks are just big tin cans, and it can be tough. Here's another chance, pass through, and would have liked to have seen Corey be a little bit more selfish there, Eric, as Maxton Corey had all sorts of net to shoot at. Yeah, some of these old rinks are big tin cans, and unfortunately, they're not always the most effective for internet connection. And we got a good crowd here on Friday night, which is not helping. There's probably 100 people sitting to either side of us, so it's unfortunately affecting the broadcast quality. But we'll do the best we can here for the next period in 3.5 minutes. And fortunate for Galelli that was off, that he put that puck in offsides, as the Blackbirds were going to come down 2-on-1 the other way.
Yeah, you're right, Aaron. All these people here tapping into the Wi-Fi, going on to their MySpace accounts. Face-off will be along the far boards. 4-1 Black Bears with 3:35 remaining. Well, it's been an entertaining second period for sure.
Yeah, a lot more competitive for sure, as the Black Bears had a 3-0 lead at the end of the first period. These two teams have played, from a scoreboard perspective, played even here in the second period, but the Blackbirds have played a much better second period than they did first, as Hepson flips that into the Black Bears bench.
So I'll come back
in the offensive zone to the left of Antoni Babel. And we talked about Babel keeping his team in the game in that first period. Did give up 3 goals, but the fact that he only gave up those 3 goals in the first period has now allowed his team to play better here in the second, really keep him in the game. Again, you'd love to pick up one more here in this period if you're the Blackbirds, though. Go to that third period down by 2 with a lot more momentum on your side.
Likewise, if you're the Black Bears, you get that goal right back, and you're back to that 4-goal bulge.
That's right. Puck is stolen away almost by Gerloff. And walking into the offensive zone with it are the Black Bears, dumped in deep by Max Swanson. Blackbirds have it. Black Bears steal it away and flip it around to the far side. This is Labriola. Rocco, nice feed from Labriola, coming back the other way to get his team out, a potential 3-on-2. Centering feed. Pass made by Ivory Lofton, not able to connect, and the Black Bears will take it. Labriola has it, has to wait for his team to clear. Does, dumps it deep. He'll give chase, and Alex Malinowski will be the first one on it for DuPage.
Yeah, that backhand pass right at the blue line, that's probably not what you want to do there. There wasn't a whole lot of conviction on it.
Yeah, it's hard to get a lot on those, right? Like that type of pass, especially cross ice, and there needs to be elevated. There needs to be a lot on it. Unlike those shots in the crease, those backhands in the crease, you just want to put them towards the net. But it's hard to make a cross ice, elevated backhand pass, and it was broken up pretty easily by the Black Bears. They now have it behind the goal, thrown over to the far half boards. This is Max Watrobe. Watrobe D to D. The shot in from Olsen goes wide. Tip almost by Randonelli. But the Blackbirds will take it here on the near side. They throw it out to center ice, and going down hard is Bender. Tommy Bender, but he hops right back up. Almost a collision at center ice. Puck backhanded forward by the Blackbirds. Black Bears take it back.
You're doing good, Aaron.
I'm trying. I'm
Yeah.
thinking long. I'm thinking hard about it before I say it. Kevin Galatka now tries to stick handle through, gets it on his stick, not able to work through that layer, those layers of white jerseys now. Randinelli for the Black Bears now. Across the blue line, skates east-west, goes over to the far side, shot, hits a couple of red jerseys. Behind the net, Randinelli has it again. Centering feed, it's in the blue paint, backhanded towards the goal by Watrobe, and Galatka is able to work it out to center ice. Quinn Olson behind his net, uses it as a shield as he tries to get away from August Panazzo. Black Bears now with it. In shot, save made by Hunter Peterson. The puck is tipped in by the Black Bears, and Peterson made that happen. Hunter Peterson comes down through, gets right in on goal, and I think that the actual goal is going to go to Logan Weber. That's going to be his second goal of the game. And there's that 4-goal cushion that you talked about, Eric. It's 5-1.
Yeah, coming with just over 31 seconds remaining, so now they go back up to 4 goals, the lead for the Black Bears. So kind of popping the balloon a little bit for the Blackbirds. Let's see how they can finish out this period.
Jones Bangs has it. He's got a couple of goals, tries to stick handle through, can't. Fended off there, and the Blackbirds are able to sling it down the length of the ice, and that will be an icing. So with 17 seconds and change, the Black Bears will get an offensive zone draw here, already up 4.
This is a good opportunity for the Black Bears to tack on again. You have Jones Bang out on the ice. He'll be in the dot. No, it'll be, all right, so it'll be Wozniak.
Ricky Wozniak back to Jones Bang, stick handles around. He's in between the dots. Knocked away, tried to get through multiple red jerseys and can't. The Blackbirds now, the shot in, will whistle wide. Puck deflects behind the net.
Oh.
Collision in that near corner. Jones Bangs goes down hard, and that will be the end of period 2 as the Black Bears extended their lead. It was 3. It's now 4 as we go to period number 3. Throughout the rest of the league, teams have been assigned, we talked about this, assigned to competitive divisions for the regular season. Some teams moved up, some teams moved down, depending on how they did in those seeding round games. From now until February, each team will be working to collect the points that will help them earn a place in the league's end-of-season Nihil Blackhawks tournament. Keep an eye on the nihil.info website and the Nihil Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of Nihil games. Tune in on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. Our next broadcast will be Sunday. We got a pair of games north of the border up in Kenosha featuring the Comets. I think we've got, I want to say 10U and 12U up in Kenosha. 9, 10, and 11:30. You can join me and the third member of our broadcasting crew, Mike Napolitano, will be with me up in Kenosha on Sunday morning. So grab your coffee, grab your bagel, and have breakfast with Nihil, right?
Breakfast with Nihil, and then after 11:30, you can have brats with
Brats
Nihil.
with Nihil, yeah. I stop at the Cheese Castle on my way. Oh,
that's right.
We were talking about that. I didn't even think about that. I'm literally gonna. We were talking about how much I love the Mars Cheese Castle, and I'm gonna be passing it on my way home from Kenosha on Sunday. I'm absolutely making a stop.
Absolutely, as you should.
Absolutely. So it looks like we got a penalty up on the board here, Eric. It looks like August Panazzo will be in the box here for 2 minutes. Unsure what for, but he will be in the box.
So there was a collision with Jones Bang right at the conclusion of the period. It was in that near corner.
Right.
And Jones Bang didn't have the puck.
Okay.
So it might be that.
Maybe
it might
they got
be an
him.
interference call.
Yeah, maybe they got him for interference right at the end of the period.
Yeah.
But these are the games where, you know, both teams, you know, you goal differential makes a difference, right? Goals for, goals against make a difference when you're talking about tiebreakers and things of that nature. So both teams still with plenty to play for here in the final 13 minutes as regular season just getting underway. Into the offensive zone with it are the Black Bears, but the Black Birds take it away. They walk. That's Rocco Labriola. I've been impressed from number 3 in red here today. He's looked really good, especially on that PK. He's had a number of opportunities shorthanded.
Yeah, I was going to say that on the PK, he's been very noticeable. When you're noticing in other teams forward, when they're shorthanded, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good as he throws this one in from a bad angle, and it hops into the mitt of Kyle Rosedale for a whistle and a draw. We're about 30 seconds into the period here, 5-1. Black Bears with the lead. A couple of goals from Vox Jones Bangs in that first period, a couple of goals from Logan Weber in the second period. Connor Clark added one for DuPage, and for the Blackbirds, Matthew Gerloff picked up a goal. Black Bears have it. Work the puck out to center ice. Blackbirds play it back to Labriola.
That puck just finds it.
It does. He battling with Malinowski. Malinowski takes it. Stack now. Pass too far ahead. Quinn Olson had to wait for Swanson to clear. He didn't, so that'll be whistled down for an offsides.
Here, penalty kill here for the Blackbirds. Just the Black Bears really haven't been able to generate anything on this opening period power play.
Yeah, they do have a power play goal, and this is I think their 4th power play of the game. So they've had some opportunities, but the Blackbirds have done a nice job for the most part. They just haven't been able to get things done offensively. Here comes Gerloff again, passes it cross ice to Galatka. Kevin Galatka now below the red line, 1-on-2, flicks it over to the near side where Malinowski will play it for DuPage. He's got time and space. Walks the puck out into center ice. Blackbirds giving him the space. He takes it, gains the red line, dumps it in deep smartly. And the Blackbirds have it. Colin Stack now along the red line, centering feed. It's taken away, and here come the Blackbirds, 2-on-2. This is Hespin. Hespin cross ice, backhanded pass from Galatka. Again, I would have liked to have seen Hespin maybe be a little bit more selfish there. Trying to stick handle through traffic is Gerloff, and it's taken away by the Black Bears. Up into the offensive zone with it is DuPage.
Well, just as the penalty expires.
We're going to get another one, yep.
Yeah, this is a 5th penalty on the Blackbirds.
So just as one ends, another one begins, and this one will be a trip on Beckett Hespin. Number 6 will go to the box. So this is power play number 5 for the Blackbirds.
Good emphatic tripping signal there by the referee.
Yeah, letting me know what's going on so that I can see it without any trouble. Face off to the right of Antoni Babel. 10 minutes, 53 seconds left. They're waiting to put it up on the board. It's game one for everybody, right? It's game one for us. It's game one for the scorekeepers. It's game one for everybody.
We're just skipping past the seeding round as if that didn't happen?
It's game one for everybody.
All right, Aaron.
It's game one for everybody.
Seeding round didn't count for practice.
Nope.
Now the referee, he dropped his head as he skated over there. It's like,
come on, just get it up on the board. Yeah, they haven't put the penalty up on the board yet, so they're talking to the scorekeeper to try to sort that out.
Yeah. Well, it happens a lot in game one, so.
It does. It's game one.
Yeah.
And I mean, we joke about it, but the reality is that, everybody who's doing this are volunteers.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and it could be their first game,
right,
actually.
Exactly. So they don't have the number up on the board, but that's fine. They had the 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, mistakes happen, delays happen. It's all part of the experience as the shot from the point by Hunter Peterson makes its way into Babel, who makes the save, and the Blackbirds are able to get this out to center ice.
We know it is Hespin, though.
Yes. Backhanded forward by Gerloff, tries the self-pass, not able to collect. Tries it again. It's taken back again by the Black Bears. This is Weber with some speed. Nice diving sweep check, though, by Matthew Gerloff.
Weber went crashing into the near boards there, but he's back on his skate right away.
Jones bangs that's Randonelli, the tore the offensive zone, and that may have clipped the post on the way through. It goes over to the far side, and the Blackbirds will skate out to center ice with it. This is Gerloff, tries to skate through the defense. He can't. Pass up ahead. Here comes Weber. Weber with Watrobe. Weber finds Watrobe, chips it up, and the save is made by Babel. Nice hand-eye coordination by Max Watrobe there, taking the feed from Logan Weber and just chipping that up into the net, and the save was made by Babel. 9 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here in the third period. 54 seconds left on the penalty to Beckett Hespin. Draw will come to the right of Babel. This is Jones bangs on the draw for DuPage. Wins it. Nice little backhand feed to Wazolik. Yeah, Aiden Wazolik wasn't ready for that. He was all alone. Nobody within about 10 feet of him if he had been able to corral that pass.
Not only was it a nice backhand pass, it was no look.
Yep. He was skating back towards us and passed it behind him. Jones bangs now in the high slot area, just missed. He was trying to pick that top blocker side for a third time, and that time just missed the post. Out to center ice with it now come the Blackbirds. This is Galatka across the blue line, and Labriola not able to drag that skate. That's what happens when you go east to west right at the blue line rather than north and south.
Yep.
All it takes is one more stride. Gain that blue line and then go east to west. But if you do that on the wrong side of the blue line, you will almost always put your line mates in ahead of you. Neutral zone draw. Jones bangs against Labriola. It's won by Labriola. He walks forward with it, has it on his backhand now, tries to get around the defense. He can't. And on the near half boards, kept in at the point. Pass up ahead to Wazolik. Wazolik mishandles it, drops it for Huber, though. Dax Huber on the backhand now. Flips it back to Jones bangs, but he was covered nicely, and the Blackbirds now come out to center ice. 2-on-2 in the offensive zone. Pass through, nice aerial pass, looking for Labriola, but Rocco not able to make the connection, but that was a nice saucer pass from one side of the rink to the other.
Penalty over, even strength.
Even strength. Galatka now across the blue line with it, takes it wide on his backhand. Backhander, and that hit a stick on the way through. Labriola now in the far corner, trying to work it out below the red line. Galatka, Kevin Galatka, he loses the puck, and the Black Bears have it now. This is Jones bangs across the blue line, one-on-one, stick handling through traffic. It's swept away from him. He has it behind the net, loses it, and the Blackbirds will possess. Thrown out to center ice. Misses its target. Malinowski will give chase. It's taken there by the Blackbirds. Galatka, this bad angle shot blocker down by Kyle Rosedale. Flipped up to center ice and out. Stack tries to tip it forward, tries to get away from Budaselic. Can't. Budaselic has it, throws it along the far boards. Nice sweep pass from Gerloff out to Kevin Galatka. Galatka across the blue line, drop pass. The return pass, unsure by why Tommy Bender decided to make that return pass as Kevin Galatka wasn't looking at him. We've seen that a couple of times from the Blackbirds here, Eric, where we want them to be a little more selfish with that shot selection. That time Tommy Bender had some space but tried the return pass. I would have liked to have seen him just rip that. He was in between the dots.
It's one thing to make a no-look pass. It's another thing to get a no-look reception.
Right,
like if you don't know the puck's coming.
Right. If you don't know the puck's coming, 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Clark. Clark takes it wide, and good defense there by Beckett Hespin. And Clark allowed Hespin to get into that play by going inside before he went outside, and that allowed Hespin the time he needed to play the body. Puck along the near half boards and out by the Blackbirds. Gerloff playing it forward as Bender is tripped down, no call. Black Bears out to center ice. Blackbirds take it back. Gerloff has it. He has to wait for his line mate to clear. They do. And this is Maxton in the shot into the logo of Kyle Rosedale, who makes the save with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, even though they're down 5-1, I still like the game and what I see out of the Blackbirds. They have some talented skaters here, but It's just that once the Black Bears got rolling, you know, it was a tough wave to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, we're still kind of at that, you know, at these, really at all these levels, you know, you can always see who the best players on the ice are, right? They're almost always out there. And, you know, every time Vox Jones Bangs is out there on the ice, you can see that he is probably the best, or at least has played better tonight than really anybody else. Maybe this young man right here as well, Logan Weber, has a couple of goals. But that makes a huge difference when you have the best player or the two best players on the ice.
Yes.
If everything else is equal, this is what you see sometimes. But, yeah, I mean, the Blackbirds have played well. They just haven't been able to finish. Puck is in the slot, swept forward by Panazzo as he was going down. And it comes out the near side. Black Bears with it. Backhanded in. Giving chase will be Corey. And another penalty. Yeah. That's going to be it's going to be a rough. It's their 6th penalty, and this one's going to go on Kevin Galatka, and he's asking the official, well, what about the slash on the other side? And
that's true.
So there was a slash on one side, but Galatka's going to go to the box here for a rough, and this is the 6th penalty of the game, Eric, and all 6 have been called on the Midwest Blackbirds.
Yeah, you would think there might be one Black Bear penalty
Maybe.
at some point.
Now, this isn't the NHL, though. No such thing as makeup calls in Nihil.
But still, you had an opportunity to do that.
Draw to the right here of Antoni Babel. And just as a reminder, these are kids playing this game.
Yep.
Just want to kind of put that out there.
We don't need a fan reaching over the railing and talking to a referee.
Correct. That is something we don't need. As this is Matthew Gerloff across the blue line, throws it to Panozzo. Panozzo's pushed off the puck. Puck is cleared up the near boards and out to center ice, and Jones Bangs will give chase, but I think that'll reach the red line for an icing. It will. So 4 minutes, 52 seconds left to go here in the third. A minute 32 left on the penalty to Kevin Galatka. Draw will come down in the Black Bears defensive zone to the right of Kyle Rosedale. And we haven't talked a lot about number 33 in white, Kyle Rosedale, and it's because he's just played a very confident, very
right.
Yeah, he had no brilliant saves, but that's been positional hockey. He is where he's supposed to be, and the saves all look fairly easy because of that.
Yeah, making the saves he needs to make.
Fundamental.
Tussle there. Oh, so now Jones Bang will get a penalty there, so it is a delayed call.
A breakaway opportunity here for the Blackbirds. This is Panozzo. Panozzo in on the forehand, and good back check by the Black Bears. A couple of white jerseys bang into each other, and the Black Bears do finally possess the puck. And a little bit of physicality here in the final 4:22 as Jones Bangs will go to the box here with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left to go for a cross check.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was plain as day. A little frustration there, I know, coming from the Blackbirds side, but tussle there between the Blackbirds player and Jones Bang. But, yeah, Jones Bang followed up with a little too much.
Yeah, they got tangled up, and Vox did, you know, a little two-hand shot. So he'll go to the box.
That's an easy call for the referee.
So we'll skate 4 to his side for the next minute 2. And then the Black Bears will have a power play for about a minute, 58 seconds. Shot from the far face-off dot, deflects into the near corner. Cleared up and not out. Second attempt is able to be pushed out to center ice. Stack will give chase, and Jack Galatka will play it up along the near boards, and out with it comes Gerloff. Gerloff across the blue line. Has it on his stick still, looking for some help. Only one other forward down there with him, and trying to go against 4 white jerseys. It wasn't working.
Yeah, everyone went to between the circles or toward the net, which is normally the right play, but he was in no man's land there, surrounded by 3 defenders.
Connor Clark has it taken away from him, and the Blackbirds now. Gerloff again with some speed across the blue line, takes it wide. The shot blocker down by Rosedale. And we talk about positional saves again, Eric. He was holding that near post. All he had to do was stick that blocker down, and the puck went straight down. So very good positional goaltending by Kyle Rosedale here this evening, and he hasn't forced him to make any really difficult saves. He's got his team a 5-1 lead here as That's an icing, and the faceoff will come to the left of the aforementioned Kyle Rosedale.
He's definitely very confident with that blocker, too. I know we've heard that distinct blocker save sound several times.
The thud.
Yep.
Draw to his left. Faceoff is one. Shot from the far faceoff. Thought to flex in. It's in the paint, and we got a scrum, and that puck didn't find its way into the net, but that was a shot from the point by Beckett Hespin, and the save was made by Rosedale, and it just was sitting there in the paint. Blackbirds crashed the net, but I don't know if Rosedale was able to get a glove on it or if somebody else covered it up and the official didn't see it, but the official blew the whistle.
Good opportunity.
Same exact play, shot in from the point, and again, save made by Rosedale, squirts out to the near half boards, kept in there by Lofton. Lofton mishits the shot, and that'll give the Black Bears a chance. Skating out is Logan Weber. He's got a couple. Logan Weber with the shot, and that's another blocker save. Rebound, and a great save by Babel on the short-handed rebound attempt off the stick of Carter Randinelli.
Yeah, again, Babel has played very well. I mean, it's just he's been under siege, obviously, a lot more than Rosedale, but he's come up with some beautiful saves.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice save as Logan Weber came down, fired off a hard shot. Randinelli was right there for the one-time rebound, but not able to beat number 20 and Tony Babel. Up along the far side, 17 seconds left on the power play for the Blackbirds. Hespin now clears it out to center ice. Huber has it taken away, and here comes Hespin. Beckett Hespin now feeds it over to Galatka, has it taken away from him. Galatka now in the corner battling for it. 3 red jerseys, 2 white jerseys down in that near corner.
Even strength now.
Now 3 to a side in that near corner, and I think we're going to have another penalty called and a little bit more rough stuff in that near corner as things are, I don't want to say things are getting out of hand. The officials are doing a good job of blowing the whistle and stopping it before it gets bad and sending these young men to the box for whatever the infraction is. But we will have, it looks like Bender and Galelli, number 91. I think that's Vincent Galelli in the box for the Blackbirds. Couldn't see exactly what was going on down there, but a couple of players getting tangled up after the whistle, and so we'll skate an extra 2 minutes going up for the Blackbirds, but they don't have a number 24, so I don't know if that's right or not. Both teams have 5 skaters out there, so I'm going to assume that they just don't have the other 2 minutes up there because they've got the wrong number. There we go. There's the other 2. There we go. So, yeah, for the Blackbirds, it's actually 34 in the box, not 24, Tommy Bender.
Right.
So those 2 young men will sit in the box for 2 minutes of the final 2:04. It looks like the Black Bears are going to win the first regular season game. Cross-ice pass from Kevin Galatka is tipped aside nicely. Good 2-on-1 defense by the Black Bears. Thrown out to center ice. That'll elude everybody. Jones bangs with a ton of speed, though. Tries to beat Hepson. He can't. Hepson has it in his skates. Able to work it forward. Nice stick move to get himself some space. Throws it up the far side. 3-on-2 here for the Blackbirds. Good stick work there by Quinn Olson, who clears it out to center ice. This is Ivory Lofton up off the near boards. Peterson clears it in, but Olson hadn't cleared Huber hadn't cleared the zone, so that'll be an offsides. 1 minute and I think 13 seconds. The clock is missing some dots, but I think that says 1 minute and 13 seconds left. 5-1, so the Black Bears, as I said, look to move to 1-0 here, while the Blackbirds will fall to 0-1, but a long way to go as these teams will play regular season hockey until February. So we got 3 months of regular season action here to look forward to. Clark across the blue line now, tries to stick handle through. He can't. Good poke check. And the Blackbirds take it away as we're under the final minute now. Gerloff across the blue line, flips it in, goes and chases.
I like that play.
Yeah, you like the dump and chase as Gerloff tries to go heavy into Hunter Peterson, but takes the worst of it. And the Blackbirds are able to keep it in for the moment. Black Bears able to just bang it out to center ice. Giving chase is Colin Stack. Stack has it far face-off dot. The shot in, blocker down into the far corner. And the Blackbirds now possess. Flip it up off the boards and out to center ice. Poked forward, a potential 2-on-1 now for the Blackbirds. Walking in with it is Corey. Good back check again by the Black Bears as Maxton Corey not able to get anything off there. Clark now the other way. We're down to the final 15. Clark takes it in. Clark tries to go to his backhand and tuck it. Wrap around as we're in the final 6 seconds. So Clark tried the fancy move there at the end there. Tried to one-hand backhand that around Antoni Babel, but Babel continued to play well. But there's the horn, there's the whistle, and there's win number 1 of the regular season for the DuPage Black Bears. They take this one 5-1. A couple of goals from Vox Jones Bangs and Logan Weber. Connor Clark had the other goal for DuPage, while Matthew Gerloff picked up the lone goal of the evening for the Midwest Blackbirds. So game number 1 of the regular season is in the books, Eric, and it was a fun one.
It definitely was. A lot of skill out there on the ice, especially on the Blackbirds side. They were able to show their offensive prowess as they did during the seeding round. So a good start for the Blackbirds, Black Bears.
You made it the whole game. The whole game. Yes.
Blackbirds, though, I think they have some things they can build on. Yeah. Like you said, it's only the first game of the regular season, so plenty to go here. Plenty of miles to go. Plenty.
2.5 more months of hockey, and our next games will be Sunday north of the border in Kenosha. So thank you for joining us.